Good evening, everyone. So I'm very happy to see you again this evening on the journey of 21 Day Understanding Inner Worlds Creating in the Peace. I would like to express my appreciations and gratefulness for our great master Trần Thanh Toàn, who is the founder of THÏU organizations. And I would like to express my gratefulness for the precious knowledge as well. And I would like to thank you so much for the presence of all of the participants in the Zoom this evening. Before we listening to the sharing of the new content, we listen to the lesson that our participant in the Zoom learning. And we are at the moment listen to the sharing from Sister THείμU. She is a teacher, and she's really grateful for the lesson that she learned yesterday that got into the wisdom. She said that before, when she not just learn about the knowledge, when she come back home from work, for example, and she found that her children not yet prepared the dinner, so it is very simple for her to get angry. However, when she know about this knowledge, she got into the wisdom, how we be able to stand above other arising problems, especially the undesirable things. So she said that at that very moment, we will go to the first step, that we just know and accept what's happening. And after that, with the energies of the inner peace, and after that, we will be compassionate toward people, because we understand that is our total result karma. And then we will learn the lesson with the energies of appreciation and gratitude. She also would like to share with everybody about she already learns about the knowledge for like many courses, but yesterday she learns about the knowledge that is about the three most important questions in a human life. The first question is, who is the most important person in your life? The second question is, when is the important time in your life? And the third question is, what is the important thing to do? So she realized that when she be with her students and also with her family, she not found that the opposite person is the most important person. And she found that the knowledge that she would like to share with everyone is the most important. That is the way she transfer the knowledge is very different. However, when she learns about the inner peace and also the three most important questions in life, she already recognized that the people that's with her at the present moment are the most important people in her life. And the way she treats with the most important people in her life is that she will love and care for their transformation, And she would like to say gratefulness for the chance that she shared the lessons related to the knowledge that she received yesterday from our teacher, BUQI. And our teacher Vũ Thị Phương would like to share with us about one term, that is master. 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 When a person has the stage of mastering, so that persons be active. Be active and be responsible. Be responsible. Be responsible. When we are be able to be, active and be responsible for what we are doing, so we are mastering. We have a stage of mastering. And teacher Vũ Thị Phương would like to say thank you for sister Thủy already shared with us about her lessons. And to continue to listening for the sharing from the participant in the Zoom, our teacher Vũ Thị Phương would like to invite Sister Nguyễn Trang to share her lessons. Sister Trang shared with everyone that when she listening to the knowledge that is about stage of masterings, that is to be active and be responsible. So that is really a knowledge that our Sister Nguyễn Thị Trang really would like to know about. Good evening, Sister Hoàng An and Sister Vivi. Very happy to see you again.
Thank you, dear. Me too.
And Sister Nguyễn Trang would like to share that when she know about the three inner energies of inner peace, compassion, appreciation, and gratitude, she feels she's a very blessing person when she know about this knowledge, because this is really three important inner energies that everyone should cultivate. And she shared that when we are a person with wisdom, then we understand about the three inner energies inside us, that is the inner peace, compassion, appreciation, and gratitude. And also we able to have a stage of mastering. We be active and be responsible for in which situation we apply for which kind of inner energy. And we learned already how we be able to stand above all the arising problems. With the formula for the first step, we know and accept with the inner energies of inner peace. And then the second step is that we be compassionate towards people, because we already receive our total result karma. And then for the third step, that is we learn about the lessons with the energies of appreciation and gratitude. Another lesson that our sister Nguyễn Trang would like to share with everyone is about the importance of the three questions, the three most important questions in a human life. That is, who is the most important person? When is the most important times? And what is the most important thing to do? And when we be able to understand and apply these three questions in our life, it helps us to be balanced and to be in the present moment. And because when we have an inner condition that the person who is in opposite with us is the most important person, then we be able also to be active and to be responsible for all of the things that we're gonna do to do with that person, And that is the second lesson. And the third lesson is about how we apply the wisdom level number 2 in our life. And she learns from the story that's sharing between the US President Obama and his wife. And she really loved the story, because she also be aware that we are the ones be able to be responsible and be active in creating the life as per our desire. As teacher Vũ Thị Phương would like to share with everyone about the reality of our teachers, college women. And when she have a chance to work with teacher-led women, she found that the teacher in the organizations as well, especially teacher-led women, is the reality of applications of the knowledge, especially the knowledge regarding to the 3 reference system and the knowledge regarding to the wisdom. And then when we be able to have a stage of mastering everything in our life, we be active and be responsible for everything that we do. And that is, the reality that she learns from the teacher. And when we be able to apply this knowledge in the practical life, wherever we go, we be responsible, and in the place that we are, and also for the knowledge that we learn from the courses, we can find that there are the reality that we can observe from the teacher in the organization. When you have a chance to meet the teacher, you will see that they are the reality of the knowledge. And also the teacher that are the mentor and master WIT also. They already on the process of to have the reality of the knowledge that we learned here in the course. And teacher Vũ Thị Phương also just remind us about the precious access that everyone has, that is the total karma. When when we depart from this world, the only things that we be able to take with us, that is the total karma and the 3 masses of the electromagnetic mass. That is the evil, the blessing, and the merits. Especially we already learned about the principle of light. We focus on cultivates and accumulates the merits and the blessing. Merits and the blessing. In the courses, we can see that every day we have a chance to learn many meaningful lessons. And for the maturity of a person, it is really necessary for that person to have the lessons. For example, something happened to that person is also for that person to realize or to have the lessons. And it was if we be able, to be active and to be responsible, every day we are inactive to have the lessons. And for example, every evening we join into the courses and we learn new knowledge, new lessons, and we apply into our lives to create a better life. And we already have many lessons. It's just like, we keep our house with the light, because the lesson is what help us to create a better life. So when we give us a chance to study about the knowledge of humanity, also, we have a chance to not only to learn about the meaningful lessons, but also it's help us to maintain the balance and the good energy inside us. And thank you so much for the sharing from Sister Nguyễn Trang and the sharing from Teacher Vũ Thị Phương this evening. And to continue to listen to the sharing from the participants in the Zoom, we are coming to listen to the sharing from Brother Jin and his wife, Miss Hoa. Brother Jin would like to say good evening to everyone in the Zoom and to Teacher Vũ Thị Phương. And she very grateful for the chance that she be able to share the lesson that he learned from the course. He said that he very, happy when he be able to already meet our great master in life when he joined into the offline courses. When he learns about the knowledge, he come back home and he already apply into his life, especially the knowledge regarding to the triangle of reality. Everything they contain the informations, the energies, and the materials, as well as they will have the cause, the condition, and the results. And it is very important for us to understand about the three reference system, because that is the good cause that we gonna to cultivate. When we would like to do anything, we would take the three main elements of the three reference system. That is the mental image, the blessing and the merits, and also that is the core concept. Core concept. And also another lessons that our brother Jin would like to share with everyone, that's about humanity knowledge. We understand that, in order to master one life, we master the four aspects of life that includes the inner world, the health, the social relationship, and finance and business. And when we be able to understand about the 15 core concepts regarding to these four aspects of life, it will help us to mastering our humanity knowledge, as well as to understand about how we be able to master our life. Moreover, he also recalls about the 6 barriers of life that is prevent us from becoming a better versions of ourselves. The first barriers, and that is just, the self-restrictions in the inner world, in the inner condition. And we...
Beautiful, sorry. Can you say again, please? I didn't understand what you said. Can you say again, please?
We have the 6th barrier in life. And that is just like, that is our self-restrictions. You remember, I already shared with you at the first days in the course.
Mm-hmm.
First is programming we are as a normal person. The second is that we feel that we fear of criticism and judgment. And the third one is we fear of failure. Mm-hmm. And then we also we have the lack of knowledge, lack of condition, and lack of the future vision. And for example, when we have a lack of knowledge, for example, you think you just have your self-restriction that you don't have enough knowledge to share with everyone. That is the reason why you are not start to to take the knowledge to share with other people. But that is just your self-restriction that exists within yourself. But in the reality, when we learn about the three reference system, we learn about the triangle of reality, we understand about the core concepts. We already have many meaningful lessons, and we have many good core concepts that we'll be able to share with other people. And he also shared another lesson that he learns from the course. That is the importance of, every day we have the lessons. That is the new lesson that we learn in comparison with what we already know, accumulates in the past. And there's also get into the applicable, that is the knowledge that we're going to apply immediately in our life. And then also about the meaningful lessons or the enlightenment that is coming from your inquiries. And then one day when you read in the book, or when you're watching the movie, or when you journey into the courses, and then you have the answer for what you have the inquiries. And that is what I call here the enlightenment. So every day is very important for us to have the lesson, the new lessons, the things that we will apply, and then also the enlightenment. These rituals or this repetition will help us to activate our range, our human brains, and also to activate our total karma. Because every day you bring the light into your life. Every day you bring the good lessons, the meaningful lessons. And that is, the way we also you admit the knowledge. And after that, when you already admit the knowledge, then when there is a the specific circumstances, so you will project, or you be able to, to recall the knowledge to share with other people. Our brother Jin has another lesson that I'd like to share with everyone. That is about, the pay is forward. Pay is forward lesson. May I just write down for you? That is pay is forward. Pay. Pay is forward. It means that when you receive anything from others, are you receiving the help from others? Are you receiving the sharings of the knowledge from others? And, there is no requirement for you to, pay it back. But let's pay it forward. It means that you take the knowledge to continue to share with other people. It's just like, the image of the waters from the river go to the ocean. If the river requires the ocean to pay it back to the river, because the river already bring the water to the ocean. So there is a possibility that the river water being salty. And when it's being salty, how can you drink that water? But what if you just continue to pay forward, So the water will coming back in another form. For example, it will evaporate, and then it become the clouds, and the cloud will become the rains, and the rains will, coming down to the river, and you enrich the water of the river. And then sometime in our life, we, when we're doing anything for other people, and we have the requirements or a demand from other people to doing something back for us. So it means that in your happy, you already have your demand. And, when we understand also about the cause and the effect, so the cause and the effects already done. Because when you do something for others, you already have a demand for others to pay you back. But what if, we just focus on create the good causes and let the effects to be, spread naturally. You focus only on the cause and you pay it forward. So just like the image of, the river and the ocean even, pay more to the river. And what if the river is just focus on the cause, good cause? Just, continuously to help other people, to share the knowledge with other people, to give the act of kindness, to offering the act of kindness for other people. And for example, for me, the organization will give me the scholarship to learn and to study, to become Master of Arts in Happiness Study, for example. But the organization do not require me to pay back. But let's continue to create the value, and then to have 3 more people to be able to learn in that programs. So that is pay is forward. Because when you receive the scholarship, you learn about the courses, and you already receive the value from the courses. And you would like to have other people to experience and to receive also the value from the courses. And that is the way we pay it forward. And the organizations, our great master, do not require anyone who received the scholarship from this organization to pay back, but rather to have more people to be able to join in the programs. And when we receive already, we graduate from the school and from the courses, we, going out to create the value, to share with other people, to have other people to create a happier life. And then coming back to have more people to join into the programs. And also, for example, Vivi, you come to the community and then you know about the knowledge. And I really love the way you told me that, whatever knowledge you learn, you take that to share with other people. On the next day, if you have any circumstances, so you just take the knowledge to share. So I love you so much for that, because that is also the way, like, we pay it forward. This is not requirement for you to, come back, but rather to continue to share. And then you guide other people also have this inner condition, pay it forward. And then you will see that one day you will meet many people who know about the knowledge, and the knowledge already helped them to have a transformation in life. It's just like, when Peter connects, and we met each others. So I just, take the knowledge and to share with you. It's already like maybe more than a half of a year, I think, because the time I in the WIT business owner courses until now. And we still continue to share with each other about the knowledge. And that is the way I pay forward for my great master and for the, the organizations. And you also, I really love the way you are doing. Yeah. And and everything should go on that way, you know. Yeah. Another lesson that Brother Chin would like to share with everyone is, you know, he already learns about the knowledge. It's just like his breath, his water, his food. Because every day, you know, he really want to join into the courses to listen into the knowledge. It's just like, you know, the air that he breathes every day, the food that he eats every day, and also the water he drinks every day. It's already become, you know, his life. And our brother Jin, he had to share with us many, many meaningful lessons from the courses, from the knowledge that he just learned from our organizations about the knowledge of humanity.
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yes.
With my flight to Colombia, because I asked my dad if he can help me, and he answered me that yes, he's going to help me with the ticket. And I felt very uncomfortable because normally when I go to Colombia, I pay for my flight. I already have. I felt that I am like I have money to take my family out and all the things. And in this time, I felt that my budget is very tight, that I need to ask for help. And he's happy to. So he have been texting me and sending me voice messages. How you buy the ticket? How you buy the ticket? How can I send you the money? What I need to do? And I haven't answered anything because I have been trying to get the money from myself because I feel uncomfortable with that. I feel uncomfortable receiving, and I feel uncomfortable going there and feeling that my budget is very tight. So in that case, pay it forward. How can I apply that? Because pay forward to my dad for the ticket.
I just share with you about my reality, and then maybe you just have a lesson from my reality.
Okay, sure.
Yes. For example, I am on the courses to become a master in beauty and health. And you can see that the schedule learning is for 100 days. And, you know, 43 days online, and then 57 days offline. And you can see that I just, you know, go in to study and coming back, go in to study and coming back. And of course, I do not have, you know, a chance to, you know, earn the money. And it's at this time, I also ask for the support from my family, from my parents too. They are the one who, you know, support me in this periods of times. But just in your case, how will be able to pay forward? Because, you know, we receive the support, we receive the help from our parents. Maybe, you know, there is a difference between the Western culture and the Eastern culture, because in Eastern culture, so for the parents, they always, you know, support the child, even the child is really, you know, grown up, but for them, they still, you know, a child in parent eyes. But of course, for example, for me, I already grown up, and of course, at this period of time, if we are in a normal process, so, you know, normally I am the ones who have to, you know, take good care, love and care for my parents. However, in these periods of times, I still, ask for support, ask for help from my parents. And I understand that, oh, I really need their support. And I really become a valuable person in a very short times. And the value that I create, for example, now every day you can see that I study, I know how to take good care of myself about my health and my beauty. And then later on, I'll be able to take that knowledge to share with many people, and they also receive the values. As well as, every evening, I am sitting here and share about the knowledge regarding to the inner world, regarding to the humanity with you and with other people. And I'm really grateful for the chance that our great master already gave to me to be able to translate the knowledge into English. And I am very happy to do so. And I know that I am really a very able person. And by the way that I enrich my, quality, I enrich my values. It means that both material and immaterial one, I becomes a person with wisdom, with inner stage, with personality, with virtues, with capability. For example, I already know how to take good care of the beauty, the health, for example. Or also, I have a physical well-being, you can see. And then also the material well-being also. It's real, every day. Now I have a place to stay. I have food to eat. At least I have the necessity in my life. So, continue to create value as I am doing. For you also, Vivi, you have a tool to create the values. Every day you also, simple to, you have a risk in, your inner stage. And you also, I really love you, my dear. And Asma, you also acknowledge for your, commitment and for your dedications on the, learning about the knowledge. It's just like you have a really nice emergency. If not, you are here with me to learn about the knowledge. And by doing so, you already increase your immaterial values inside you. Just gradually, like the rains. And then you are the plants with the roots to absorb the water. It's just gradually every day. And you learn about the knowledge, and then you take the knowledge to share with other people, with your clients, with your friend, with your colleague, even with your, Colombian, to have them to understand, about the root cause of life, about if you would like to have anything in life that is the desirable outcomes, so what is the cause? And in order to focus on the cause, regarding to the mental image, about the blessing and marriage, regarding to the core concept, that's it. And then, be able to have many people to be able to stand above all the arising problems and to be master their life. They are the one who creates their life, who creates their own reality. So these moments, we just accept. And then, but we know that we have a tool to create the value. And we know that we are on process to become a really real valuable person. In the future, we even, can help more people, because the quality of life is equal to the number. And I mean, it's just like the quantity and also the quality of the people that you have them to transform their lives. And then, when you'll be able to do so, it means that, somehow, for example, you have a good reality. So your parents are very happy. And then later on, when you understand and you optimize your tool to create the value, you even, very simple to go in back to support, to have your parents too. And even for your sister, the parent do not have any requirement from the child have to be in pay back. They are really happy because when you are in midst of their heaven, you remove yourself clinging. You remember the self-clinging? The self-clinging is that, you think that, oh, I am a child, I should support them instead of they support me. But no, in these periods, we just know and accept that, and we appreciation and gratitude for our parents, and we even to become a better person. And in our action, we even, more commitment, more, effort, pay in more efforts in order to, to study, to improve, to create value. It's just for me, myself. The moment I running 42 kilometers, of course, there is a pain on my body. There is a tiredness in my body. But I just thinking about, I am becoming a master of healthy, of beauty and health. And how can I help other people to increase the reality, to have the reality and increase the inner condition about health and beauty? I have to have the reality. And I also, grateful for my great master, for all of the organizer, because they also stay there under the sun. And they prepare all the good food, the water, encouraging us in order for us to be able to overcome ourselves, to make the reality of running 42 kilometers. And then also I thinking about my parents who already, support me in these areas. They even pay the money for me in order me be able to join in the training, because they do not take the training fee, but of course you have to pay for your accommodation and your food. Even the fee is very reasonable already, but also the money, and that is coming from the support of the family, the parents, brothers and sisters. So that is my reality. So I just share with you about how we pay forward. It's not means that the people A give you $10 and you take $10 to pay them. If that occurs, it's already mean, cause and effect and then finish. But, we even to create a greater cause in order to create a better results in the future. And, for example, in this period of time, it is really good for you to coming back to, to visit your family, and you cannot imagine how happy they are when they see you in the real person. Yes, they see your transformations about your spiritual, about your mental, about your physical, about your emotional. And you really, happy in your life and become a really healthy person, a happy person. And that is what they really want to see and to feel. It's just like my parents and my family. Every day they just need to know that I am still, have no problems. I am happy and I am creating values. That's what they really want to see. They really want to know. Even they are stay very apart from me, but they just, every day, every morning I go to Facebook for everyone, it's just like that. They're happy. And then also, 3 days more, maybe 2 days more, my mother will come with me to join in my graduation. And you can see how happy our parents, our family on our, journey of maturity. Even for you, so in this periods of time, you not even, ask for help from your parents, but also from your friends. It's okay. But we know that, when we receive this helping from others, that is the way we use. We already use the seeds of blessings. Yeah. So, we take the tool to create more values, more seeds of blessings, more seeds of merits. And we already know how to do that. So keep moving on, my dear, and don't think about pays back obeys forward.
Thank you.
Thank you, sister, my dear, for for your questions. I love you so much. You are, such a beautiful and have a heart of golden. You have a golden heart. Yes,
I love you too, dear.
because we are in the same, energy, in the energy vibration frequency. And we all aim to have other people. We all, have our spiritual journey. And, that is why we are here and sharing. And I already have, you are become master, you become mentor about humanity, and you'll be able to have many people, to change their life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Just we very consistently and, persistently in, learning, and accumulates about the knowledge.
Mhm.
And I'm really happy, I know that if that is your total karma, if there is no why means, so will be another one who will be there to help you. But it's my pleasure to be your condition, karma, to work along with you in this journey. And we, we grow together, we create the value together, and we become very nice sister together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I was asking, I think that I was asking, I started to ask like a year, maybe in 2023, I started to ask what I believe that is God, God, that I want wisdom. I was like, I want wisdom, give me wisdom, give me wisdom. I want to get wisdom, I want to be wise. So for me, when I knew about this knowledge, for me was my answer.
Yeah. And I am very happy to work along with you in this journey to understand about the knowledge of humanity. And later, we will be together. You also be able to become a mentor, because I already have a clear mentor. It means I would like to have like 10,000 brother and sister be able to share this knowledge in English. And, I'm really happy to have you work along with me in that mission.
Thank you.
Because you can see that this knowledge is really precious, everyone's, even one part of the knowledge only is also have other people to already live in a different way. What if a person, they can be develop the inner peace, compassion, and appreciation, and gratefulness in life? How the relationship between human and human, between people and people, when we be able to compassionate to others, and we be able to know, to be understand about the wisdom, about the inner stage. For the thing happen, we just know and accept. How is beautiful, And then after that, we compassionate toward people. We understand. We see that people have no problems, and they are nobody. They become anybody. Because I have that inner awareness, I already know about that wisdom level. So even I met you for the first time, I already see and said, Vivi, I really, you become mentor master. And you even become Iron Man, you become, really good on spinals, therapies, and many things. You remember? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this evening, we're gonna to meet a new teacher, very beautiful teacher. She's Miss HIЄU. She's a master WIT, master with. I'm gonna share with you about the beauty of the teacher this evening. Maybe I turn up the light here.
He's the teacher.
The teacher name is HIЄU. And this evening, we're going to receive the precious knowledge with the sharing from the teacher HIЄU. And the teacher HIЄU, she has just graduated from Master WIT K02. And also she really appreciations and gratitude for our great master, because she also received scholarship to learn to become Master of Arts in Happiness Study in K03. I had just graduated from K01, and she now is joining into the journey of the first semester of Master of Arts in Happiness Study K03. Courses number 3. And she also already graduates from the Master WIT, Master Mentor WIT, case courses number 2. That is the second courses. Second courses. And this evening we continue to learn about the triangle of reality of wisdom. And we're going to continue about the energies of the wisdom, that is the inner peace, compassions, appreciations, and gratitude. Yesterday we already know about the inner peace, and this evening's teacher HIЄU will have everybody to understand about the inner stage of appreciation and gratitude, and the inner stage of compassions. On the screen, you see that, this key, our great master already shared with us 2 days ago. 2 days ago, that is the keys of acknowledgements and gratitude, or when we say that I acknowledge for your blood, that, and then I am grateful for. And, this is the this is the 2 elements of the keys that when we hold with us, so we'll be able, to open up the wisdom level number 1. We also apply the principle of life. It means that whenever we met any people or anything happen, we focus on the bright side, or we focus on the light. When we acknowledge other people, it means that you will, write down, list down, or you acknowledge for all of the good things that other people doing for you. That is the meaning of acknowledge. And grateful for is that, the other people they doing for us. So we have the gratefulness for them. Gratefulness for them. For example, our great master shared with us that if a person, they just listing down all of the, unlucky or all of the bad things happened to that person from the time that person was born until, grown up. So they will become a person, a depressed person, And, when a person, they just, acknowledge or they listen down for all of the good things they receive in life. So that person will have a great energies, inner stage of, appreciation and gratitude. And, during the process of working with people, please remember to hold the key with you. You acknowledge for the other person actions. You acknowledge for, the beautiful life, everything's in life. And also, we grateful for that. We're grateful for that. And then also, for example, you acknowledge for the, the physical appearance that you have at the present moment. And we also acknowledge and grateful for the physical look. My dear sister, you look really, really beautiful. I really love your smile and I really love to see you.
You are so gorgeous.
And I'm really grateful for the chance, to sit in here and to share the knowledge with you and to have you working along in this process. I really, really highly appreciate and grateful for that.
Me too, for you.
Yeah.
Me too, for you. Thank you so much.
Teacher THÏU would like to share with us another key. So let me just, draw and share again with you. Teacher THÏU would like to share with us another key. So I would like to invite you to write down with me. The first is acknowledgement. Acknowledge. And grateful for. And the second key that our teacher THÏU would like to share with everyone, that is the appreciation. 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 And in in August, there will be an offline courses regarding to the appreciation. And this is a really meaningful and special courses because once a year, our great master will have a courses to share with everyone.
And it's about what?
Once a year. For example, for the understanding in the words created in the piece. So, he has many different courses. But for upretailing, the course is about upretailing. So he just have one course 1 year, once a year, because this is a really, you know, unique and special courses. When we able, you know, to be able to have the capability, ability of upretailing. And this evening we're gonna to you know, know about the energies of wisdom. That is the what all we call the inner state. And the inner state that we're gonna to learn, that is the inner state of appreciation and gratitude. So we have the appreciation, appreciation and gratitude. We wait for the teacher to share. I translate for you. And our teacher THÄNHÄU would like to invite everyone to have a short period of time to, you know, to look back into the life, whether you already sometime in your life, you have, you know, activities and you already, you know, create the energies of appreciations and gratitudes. So she just lets everyone in the Zoom to have a short period of time to just looking back into the life, whether they already have some, you know, sometimes that they already, you know, focus on cultivating and developing and, you know, create the energies of appreciation and gratitude. For example, when we appreciate and grateful for our physical body, and also we appreciate and grateful for, you know, our beauty. Then we, you know, when we have that energy, we really have a close connection with our body, and we treasure all of, you know, what we have in our life at the present moments. And also, you know, when we have a chance to, you know, to looking back, to have a connection with ourselves, then, you know, we at that moment, we have awareness, you know, how we be able to take good care of ourselves. And then you must also searching for the knowledge, searching for the courses that have you to improve your, to create a good health, or to, you know, to have, you know, a beauty care about for yourself, health cares and beauty cares for yourself. And as your case is, Sister Vivi, I know that before you always care about, you know, the, you know, your spine, right? That is why you go to ask your parents, you go to search for the methods or the therapy that have you to improve the health conditions of your spine, right? So that is that. When we pay attention to ourselves, we would like to to be a better, have a connection with ourselves. We take good care of ourselves. That is the moment you already increase the appreciation and also grateful for what you have, especially for your body, for your body. And also that is the circumstances that you went to Vietnam and you learn about the spine impact.
For me, one of my clients, that when she came to me, she has a nerve compression in the lumbar spine. For 2 years, level of pain was 11, she said. And I started to treat her, but also because I have a similar condition when I went to Vietnam, when I learned the technique, I told her, you need to learn this technique because that technique helped me a lot. So I taught her the technique, the spinal technique. And after like 3-4 months, she was much better. Like she stopped the painkillers and everything. Now she doesn't need to take painkillers and she doesn't have pain. And the doctors were talking about to put cortisol injection on her, on the spine, cortisol injection. And she didn't have any need to do it.
I think that in the future, in the coming time, when you come back to Vietnam, so you'll be able also to have deeper just learnings about that.
To have what, sorry?
I said that, because you have also a plan to come to Vietnam in the coming times. So when you come here, so even you'll be able to, to learn deeper the methods and also, practice, because many people, they already learn and they have really good methods to take care, the good health care for other people. Yeah. And, there is a principle of duality. Duality is just like the light and the darkness, just like the day and the night, just like the white and the black. So now here, the appreciations and gratitudes, actually, they already, already there inside yourself. It's already available in everyone. It's just that, you waken yourself or not. But everyone, they already have, the appreciation. It's very, it's already there inside yourself, inside everyone's. Gratefulness and appreciation. And when we understand about the principle of duality, we know that when there is appreciation and gratitude, so there is no more dissatisfaction. Dissatisfaction. When there is dissatisfaction, there is no appreciation and gratitude, because that is the the principle of duality. For example, when you appreciate and grateful for the for the house that you are living, for example, when you have that energy with you, So there is no, no dissatisfaction with the house that you are living. But what if you feel dissatisfaction with the house that you are living? So somehow you already have no appreciation and gratitude. So it means that this is the principle of duality. When there is dissatisfaction, there is no appreciation and gratitude. When there is appreciation and gratitude, there is no dissatisfaction. Yes?
Yes.
It is also, when we understand about the principle of light, we will focus on also we focus on the light. It means that we focus on how we be able to activate the energies of appreciation and gratitude and maintains that inner energy inside us. Because we know that if there is, there is no more appreciation and gratitude, so there will be dissatisfaction to appear. And we maintain, we maintain appreciation and gratitude. So you can, when you join into the courses, you can see that many people in our community, we always, start our conversation with, I'm grateful for. I highly appreciate and I'm grateful for. For example, I'm grateful for our great master who already, shared with us about this precious knowledge. I highly appreciate and grateful for, all of, our beloved one, because they already do the housework, they already take good care of the children, so that you'll be able to sit here and learn the knowledge. In another Zoom, so normally they have we have 2 Zoom, and one Zoom is 1,000 participants. And the other Zoom may be 500, 600 participants. And, they are husband, they are wife, they are wife and husband, they are the, just give birth mother also they join into the course. In that case, you can see that with the support from their beloved one, from their family, they be able to do that. They take good care of the children, to let the children to prepare for the homework, in order to the wife or the husband be able to, to listen and to learn about the precious knowledge. Yes. And also for example, I really appreciate and acknowledge for, your presence here, spending time and energy with me. Of course, in order, to be awake, to learn the knowledge, you already have a strategy to go to bed early. And then after that, you will wake up and then you'll be able to, to be really ready and feel fresh to learn about the knowledge. And I really highly appreciation for that.
Yes.
And I love you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And also, in our life, so normally we will receive many support. That is why there is a saying that we owe the contribution. We owe, the contribution, the support from, millions of people. It's not only one person, but millions of persons. Let me tell you about this. For example, you enjoy a meals, you cooking and you're cooking, maybe you're cooking for your dinner, for example, And then, you know, for the vegetables, there are the people who plant the vegetable. They take good care of the vegetable. And then, you know, there is a person who harvests the vegetable. And then, you know, they transport into the supermarkets. And then also there is the you know, employee working for the supermarkets to packaging this. And also in order to have the packaging, they have a company, many people to produce the cover, the packaging. And then there is, you know, the salesperson who displays the product into the shelves. And then when you go to the markets, you choose the vegetable, you buy it, and then you go to pay for the cashier. So you see, and then you bring back home and you cook the food. But, you know, already even one meals, you already, you know, many millions of people journey in that process. Or for example, you have also, you know, the ketchup, you also, you know, you have the tamarins, you also do have many other spicy, for example. So there are many people working in that, you know, production process in order to create your meat. So you see, and even every day we breathe, you know, we receive the light, you know, we breathe with the air, we drink the waters, and you know, for the water that we drink, you see, they are a company, they really want us to drink a good water. They, you know, create the machines that provide you with the pH, you know, the pH, the levels of the pH in the average, so that, you know, you can drink and it's very good for your body. You see? So many other people, they are thinking about, you know, how to make your life better. And then also, you know, we have also the air purifiers, the air purifier. And then, you know, the machine, you know, they purify the air in order that you have a fresh air to breathe. And then also, you know, you have many people, you know, maintaining the buildings. Even now, you just moved to your new room. I see, because it's quite look different from the previous one. But yes, the owner had to, you know, already building the house, and they, you know, willing to share the room with you. And that is appreciation and gratitude, you know, because many people, they already, you know, support. If there's no people, so you have to, you know, plant the vegetable, you have to, you know, purify your water, you have, you know, to choose the place where there is a fresh air to breathe. And then, yeah, many things. And, you know, we are all interconnectedness. We are all interconnection. Even, you know, there is, you know, how to say, the forest burning, the fires, forest fire in one country also, it's influenced the air we breathe, the whole world influenced. Yes, we are all interconnection, you know, interconnected. Because, you know, the smoke coming from the fires will, as you know, you go to the edge, the ozone, right? The ozones, and then the ozone, you know, will be back into us. Yeah. And then, you know, also just, you know, don't make it become your expectation. Please don't make it to become your expectation. Because, you know, for example, expectation. For example, you go to work for your client. You go to work for your clients. And every month they will pay for your contribution for your work. And then you already have an agreement with, you know, there's the owner of the client. You already have like an agreement between, you know, between you and them. And every day you just come there and then you try in your heart all of your best, with your love and your heart and your minds and your good techniques in order to take good care of all of the clients coming to the clinic. And then, but it's not just that is the expectation from the owner. They also have to be appreciated and grateful for your contribution. They have to acknowledge for your contribution. Because if the clients come to the clinic, you have a really good skill, take good care to the clients, and you also have the client to open up, because it's not only remaining on the therapy that you offer, but also the inner worlds of that person. And if you be able to talk to that person, have a close connection to that person, and do not only provide the therapy, but also to talk to them in order to internally liberate them, freedoms from and understanding about inner worlds in order to create a better life. So that is the should be appreciation for the clients, because they give you a chance for your contribution. But yes, the clients also owner also, and the co-worker also have to be grateful for, because what if everyone in the clinic is doing good therapy? So your clients will attract many people to come to take good care of them. And then, the workplace will have earning the money. And the money will be, sharing from all of the benefits of all of the employees in the clinic. But don't be expectation, okay, the clients have to do this for me. If you are not doing so, I do not don't do that. But develop the appreciation and gratitude. Both sides appreciate and grateful for. And it will be creates a really good environment. For example, as parenting, normally as a child, we have expectation from our parents. Oh, because you are my parent, you are my daddy, you are my mommy, so you have to cook the meal for me. You have to iron the clothes to me. You have to wash the shoe for me. You have to clean the floor for me. You have to, yes, many expectations from parents. But that is not the way. We should be, I appreciate and grateful for you, bring me to this beautiful world and give me a beautiful house to stay. Oh, there is a rain outside, but I still have a safety house to, to stay, to live in, to stay in. And every day, I'm grateful and appreciate for all of your hard work in order, to earn the money and then to take good care of the family members, love and care. And then, to have money to buy the good food, to buy the facility to the house. It's like that. And if the child have that appreciation and gratitude, so you can see that, the relationship between the child and the parent is really, really good. But if the child see that it's just like expectation, every day they come back from the school and then they expect the parent to do this, to do that for them. So, there will be no more appreciation and gratitude. There's no more appreciation and gratitude for a child. So we have to share this knowledge with other people in order people, to develop appreciation and gratitude. There is nothing, just just exists as it is. Even, you know, and for me, I really appreciate and grateful for this marker because, you know, it's helped me in my sharings. And this is a really, you know, good markers because it's, you know, it's have a very good, you can see that it's have the, how to let you see, but it's have different aspects here, faces here. And you can be right, like bold or light, you know, and the way you carry the books to write also. It's really, really, you know, beautiful handwriting. And the color is perfect. It's beautiful. So I appreciate for the, you know, the marker producer. Yeah. And that is, you know, appreciation and gratitude. And yeah, when we live in here, you know, there are many, many things. And even I appreciate for the Zoom creator because, you know, the Zoom, when they create this, you know, application, you can see that even you are now in Australia, I am now in Vietnam, we still can share the knowledge. Maybe I know that there's some others like Google Meet or, you know, FaceTimes or other bases. But I'm really, really deeply appreciate for the Zoom because it's really help people to be able to have the video conference like this, you know, and to many, you know, features of the applications. That's, you know, creates us a really favorable condition for us to connect with people. Even our great master now, I share with you, we have 2 Zoom, and 1 Zoom is 1,000 of people. You know, that is mean that many people in many different countries, we use the same platform for sharing. So we're grateful for their, you know, creation and for their, you know, but not, they upgrade every day. You still do research for the client in order to improve the quality, how to have other people to be more convenient in using the app. Yeah. And come back to the appreciation, gratitude and expectations. So I would like to share with you a story. That's our great master share with us. That is, you know, there is a young man, and you know, every day he go for begging for money. So no, there is like an old man. There is an old man go in and, you know, begging for the money on the street every day. And there is a young man who, you know, normally every day he, you know, offer the old man 2 cents. Every day he offered the old man 2 cents. Until one day he only offered 1 cent. So the old man said that, oh, normally you give me 2 cents, why today only 1 cent? And the young man said that I really, you know, happy to, you know, support your life every day. And I have just, you know, getting married. So may I just, you know, give another cent with me in order to support for my family, especially for my newlywed, you know, wife. The way I just getting married. So the old man, instead of, you know, appreciation and gratitude for the long time that the young man already support him, he splashed on the face of the young man. And he said that because of your wife that already take my money, because of your wife who is the taking my money. Because normally without, you know, your wife, you always give me 2 cents. And that is about the expectation. The old man already have an expectation from the young man every day to give him 2 cents. But until one day, you know, instead of appreciations and gratitude, but they, you know, but he already had that, you know, expectation. Yeah. And when there is expectations, there is no more, you know, there is no more feeling touch from within. Can you just write for me? Feeling touch. Feeling touch from within. In the story that I have just shared with you, you can see that if, you know, every day, the old man, they have the appreciations and gratitudes. And also, you know, he feeling touch from within himself for the action of the young man. So he will not have that action of splash to the face of the young man. And, you know, it is very important for us to, you know, to develop and to nurture our feeling touch from within. For the other people, they already have an action for us in our life. So I would like to share with you about the definitions of the appreciations and gratitudes and also feeling touch from within. May I just, you know, tapping is on the chat box in order for you to be easy to follow. Can you just, you know, write with me? Feeling touch. Feeling touch from within is an inner state. Is an inner state of emotion within oneself that one does not deserve something, but nonetheless has is receiving beyond want, greed, and imagination about prosperity, fame, beauty, fame, eating and resting. Feeling touch from within, we can, you know, connect it. This one is just like one word, you know, it's just like one word. Feeling touch from within. Feeling touch from within is an inner state of emotions within oneself that one does not deserve something, but nonetheless has is receiving beyond one's wish and imaginations about prosperity, beauty, fame, eating, and resting. Yes?
No, I was reading.
Yeah, and our teachers, Ping Hương, would like to share about a story between her and her mother. And, you know, normally she lived with her parents, and she normally receives, you know, the support from her mothers too, in, you know, taking care of the family. And sometimes her mothers help her in cooking. And one day when she come back from work, she, received a really delicious, soup cooking by her mother. And then also, her mothers give her some writing, some words that is, sharing, and about how she love and care for her daughter. And then when our teacher THείμU, come back home and then receive the sweet love and care from her mother, she feel really touched from within. And normally in Vietnamese, in Vietnam tradition, so even you are really, grows, even you grow old, but in the eyes of the mother, you're still very, very, small child. And whenever they have a chance to take care of the baby, of the children, so they still take care. Even you are 100 years old, and then your son maybe 75. But in the eyes of the mothers, in the eyes of the fathers, you are still, a little baby. That is Vietnam's. Huh?
In Colombia is the same.
Colombia is the same, so we are really blessing for that.
When I am in Colombia, I feel uncomfortable because my mom wants to wash my clothes, want to iron my clothes, want to give me meals, cook for me.
And normally, when we are grow up, we have our own family, we have our own children. Of course, at that time, we have to, coming back, take good care of our parents. But yes, we Vietnamese people, we doing the same, but just that, in the thinking, in the minds of the parents, they always have that kind of thinking. But we are, as a child, a children, we have the awareness to take good care of our parents too, of course, when they are grow old. So it's just like the question a while ago you asked me about the support from the family. So, just, appreciate and grateful for everything that we are having. And also, when you feel in touch from within, you will live in really different way because you have the inner energy of appreciation and gratitude inside yourself.
And it's going to be my dad's birthday. So if I am going to, I haven't bought the ticket yet. And if I'm going to Colombia, I have to be here on Thursday because my dad's birthday is going to be on Saturday. I have 10 years without spending his birthday with him.
Yeah.
My birthday is on Thursday.
Oh.
When is your birthday?
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Now it's Sunday, and then only Mondays, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 days more. Oh, let me just count it. Today is 26, right? So today is 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then 30. Your birthday 30. I graduate on that day.
Wow.
And my mom will come to join my graduations on that day. So we have, joyful on that day. We have our happiness joys on that day.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, if you have some celebrations, you take photos, share with me. And then when I have picture on my graduation, I share with you also.
Mm-hmm. I will.
Today I received a really special present from my master, and I will share with you through the photos, the pictures that I took this afternoon, and you will see that is really surprise gift for you. And I really feel in touch from within for this, and appreciation and gratitude for my great master and all of the brother and sister in the community. I will send to you now, okay? And surprise.
My phone is off.
Yeah, I say now in telegrams.
Yeah, but what I mean is that my phone is off. Let me turn on my phone.
Okay, so I just just share with you in that script. Yes, I already share with you.
See that I don't want to watch my phone because my dad is going to send. Sure that my dad sent me a message asking me if I already bought my ticket and I haven't bought it yet. So
Oh, great. All right, Snati. And our teacher, beautiful teacher THείμU also shares another precious knowledge that is when we have blessing and merits, our life really becomes, sufficient in material life. And then with, the mental life, we have the energies of inner peace, compassion, appreciation, gratitude. And in order to accumulate the blessings and the merits, so we have the 7 most important offerings of a human life. And our great master, after finishing the 21 days of understanding in the world created in the peace, he will open 7 days to share with us about the 7 most important offerings of a human life. And in this relationship with our beloved ones in the family, when we be able to to apply the 7 most important offerings in our life with our beloved ones. For example, we offerings through the words, offerings through the eyes, offerings through the smile. You remember that's the 7 most important offerings in life. You remember? So may I just write it down again for you? Like we have offerings through offerings through offerings through yes. First is offerings through eyes. A smile first. Offerings through smiles, offerings through eyes. Offerings through words. Offerings through appreciation. And then we have offerings through this compassion. And then also we have acts of kindness. And also we have the dissemination. disseminations. So this is the seventh most important offerings. Seven. Seven most important offerings. So we have offerings through smiles, offerings through eyes, offerings through words, offerings through appreciations and gratitudes, offerings through compassions, offerings through acts of kindness, and offerings through disseminations. Dissemination. And you finished this one, my dear? Yes. So you can see that when we, when we appreciate and grateful for the people, especially in our family, so not only, we will, give them the offerings through these seven most important offerings. And then, for example, you will cook a really good, delicious meals for everyone in the family. You cleaning the floor, and also, to create the most favorable condition for everyone in the house to grow, to develop. And also, in order for the people, to feel the, the happiness, to feel the warmth, and the happy in the family, But if a person in the family without the dissatisfaction about anything, even every day you do that thing, but one day only they feel dissatisfaction. For example, now every day you cook really great omelets, for example, for breakfast, but one day you make it a little bit burn, for example, so they will have dissatisfaction. So normally it's very simple to happen in the family. And then it is very important for us, to cultivate about the appreciations and gratitudes for all of the people, even in the family, in the company, in the community. Because if there is, no more appreciation and gratitude, and it's already, become disaffection. And, we focus only on the appreciation and gratitude, and focus on, feeling touch from within. And what we're doing for others is, okay, so I would like to share with you another sentences, regarding to the appreciations and gratitude. That is, what I do for others is what I should do. What others do for me is what they need not do. What I do for others is what I should do. What others do for me is what they need not do. You know, when we have this heart reminder, this is a heart reminder. This one is a heart reminder. In order, you know, to develop our inner energies of appreciation and gratitude, as well as, you know, to cultivate the feeling touch from within. So we will have a heart reminder, what I do for others is what I should do. What others do for me is what they need not do. But you know, when for example, when we have any chance to create the value for others, so we will do it with all of our hearts and our minds. We create the value for others, and you know, that is what I should do. And that is the way, you know, we also, when we create the values, it means that we also create the blessing and the merits. And also, if everyone have this heart reminder, for example, Vivi, when I live with you, so I have this heart reminder, what I do for you is what I should do. For example, what should I do in order, you know, to have a great transformation, for example. So that is, you know, I create the value to you. Similarly, you know, it's not, you know, the requirement, okay, Vivi, what you have to do for me. So it's not on that way. And when you be with me also, and you have this heart reminder also, oh, for why me? So what should I can do for her? For example, like that. And also in the family, for your parents, do not expect your parents to do things for you. But okay, you have the heart reminder. Oh, what should I do for my parents? What should I do for my sister? We do not expect parents to do for us, but rather than we think to create value for parents. And if everyone we have that, you know, heart reminders, it will develop the energies of appreciation and gratitude, and for feeling touch from within. For example, when you receive the support from your family, when the moment I receive the agreements to support from my parents, I really feel in touch from within too. Because normally, as I share with you, normally at this age, I create value. I have to manage by myself. I have to live for myself. Everything, just like Bibi had just shared. But because that, we really need the support from family, from these areas, and they're really happy to have us. So we feel in touch from within. And with that feeling touch from within, it will form the energies of appreciation and gratitude. And appreciation and gratitude, the energy we have, we gonna to create more value. We gonna to be a better version of ourselves. And whenever you have a chance to create value for others, so you're really happy to do that.
So what that means, that sentence is, what I do for others is what do not for me.
What I do for others is what I should do.
Yes. So that means don't have an expectation from others. Yeah.
It's just like you are proactively in create value for others. And you don't just sit there and wait other people to do things for you. And that is the way when you create the very proactive in doing that, you create the blessing and the merits. And then when you have blessing and the merits, your life will be good. With sufficient materials life, and then you also have your immaterial like a mental life in the peace, compassion, appreciation, and gratitude. And you know what others do for me is what they need not do. It means that don't sit there expect for others. For example, in the clinic, for example, and then you go there and then you appreciate and grateful for the chance that you are part of the clinic to create the value, take good care for the people in the community, and you know, for the owner of the clinic who already building the facility, and appreciate for all of the co-workers that together creates the values. And you will, you know, you will have thinking how we be able, you know, to create more value in order to raise the values and also develop growth. More clients come to the clinics. And you know, you learn, for example, you learn more new therapies. In others, you know, you'll be able to support more on your clients, for example. And also you during the periods of, you know, taking care of your clients, you know, maintain your state of mind, your inner state, appreciations, gratitude, compassion. For example, for some time the clients, they feel really, you know, not happy because there's something else happened to them, and they go to the clients, for example. So at that time, you have to apply the formula to stand above arising problem. When they hear, you just know that you are hearing. When you see, you know that you are just seeing. That is the way you protect yourself and protect your clients. And after that, you be compassionate towards your clients. Oh, maybe they, you know, they have just spent something is not good for them or something. You have compassionate, and you know that why this person come to you, because they are your asset. They are your total resource common. And then you had learned the lesson in that situation. And when you be able to keep the balance, you're very wise and clever, and you know, clear about what is the action you should take in that situation. And you know, that is the way, you know, we apply also the inner stage in our life. And we also apply the wisdom in our life. And what if, Vivi, you be able to share that formula with your co-workers? In others, other people in your clients also protect themselves and protect clients. For example, that client go to you, so it's very good because you already know how to do. But what if that person come to your colleague? But your colleagues and yourself, the quality of your clients will have this, you know, influence between everyone in the same company. If you be able to, you know, have a good care for your clients, they feel really appreciated and grateful for also for your care and your love. And then also, you know, they will go to up retails for you. And whenever they come to your clients, that you would like to, you know, to have you to take care of them, for example. And if, you know, or everyone in clients have, you know, a good love and care for the clients, so you can see how grow your clients is. Yeah. And we go into the triangle of reality of appreciation and gratitude. I draw a bigger one. Then we have his information. Energy. Material. We have his healing touch from within. The energy is expectation. And when we be able to erase the expectations, so that is the energies, and then we have the youthfulness, and the importance. The youthfulness and the importance of things. Events or people. Circumstances. Circumstances. And may I just, share with you about a definition of the triangle of reality. All right, so I would like to invite you to write with me. Appreciation and gratitude is an inner stage. Is of inner stage. Is an inner stage of emotion towards things, events, phenomena, circumstances, phenomenon, or people. Appreciation and gratitude is an inner stage, is an inner stage of emotions, is an inner state of emotions that the expectations that do not exist. Appreciations and gratitude is an inner state of emotions and we acknowledge the reason, the present, the presence, the importance of people and the usefulness of everything. So in the chat box, I just give to you the definitions of appreciation and gratitude. And appreciation and gratitude is an inner state of emotions towards things, events, circumstances, phenomena, or people. Appreciation and gratitude is an inner state of emotion that the expectations do not exist. Appreciation and gratitude is an inner state of emotion when we acknowledge the reason, the presence, the importance of people, and the usefulness of everything. So you already write down the definitions, Vivi?
Yes. Thank you.
You know, Vivi, in this book, we have also, you know, the sharings.
Yeah. The sharings from who?
Just a moment. You can see in this meaningful books, they also, you know, teacher or the give us about the three in the energy vibrations. I mean, that's including appreciation and gratitude, include also the compassions, and also, you know, even you remember these diagrams?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, when you have this book with you, it's very simple for you to, you know, to share the knowledge with other people. And also they have the definition also about the inner peace, you know, and even you remember the 7 magnitudes of life here. You remember I shared with you about the 7 magnitudes of life. So all how we have here. So I think that I will find a way to have to help you to have the book. Maybe I ask also, you know, Vietnamese people in Australia, if they have the book, they may share with you too.
And how they get the book?
Yes,
How they get the book?
because they will shift into there. So I will ask them whether I can send, or you might send me your address and I will send it. I will, send it to you.
But is that I am planning when I come back from Colombia, go to Vietnam before I came to Australia.
You will go to Colombia, right?
And in the way back, I am thinking to come to Vietnam before that I came to Australia.
Yeah, so please come here. I'm really happy to see you in person,
Yes, but I am waiting like this man. What is called his name? The person that you refer me. The sir.
Mr. Menduk.
He hasn't. He said that there is no a course organized yet. That there is no news about the date of the course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or if you think that I can go to Vietnam and I can do another course instead of take that one, if I can do another one. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I just, would like to read for you a paragraph of the book regarding to, so that you can see that the ways our great master writing the books is really, it's really meaningful and precise. Cherishing. The wise man, when you look at this orange, what do you see? The girls, I see orange pears, orange segments, and orange seeds. I sense the sourness and sweet taste of the orange too. The wise man, if you look deeper, what else will you see? The girls, I see sunlight, water, nutrients, the tree growth, its flowerings and fruiting, the farmer care and harvesting, the wholesaler transportation, the vehicle used to transport them, and the selling and buying for me to bring the orange home. The wise man, very good. Do you see that enjoying an orange takes the hard work and efforts of many people? Yes, we only pay a tiny amount of money. Imagine if we had to do everything ourselves, cultivating to harvesting all the food we need each day. Compared to that endeavor, the cost is insignificant. But because of the connection between people and each person taking on roles and responsibility in the community, human life become increasingly convenient and compatible. The girl, yes, sir. The wise man, in fact, by existing in this world, we all adapt our gratitude to millions of people and always receive gifts far greater than what we spend daily. The girls, I truly feel very fortunate. I cherish everything I have received from life, and I'm grateful for the gift that nature and life have bestowed upon me. The wise man, let me tell you a story. A cloud shadows a river every day. The river loves the clouds so much because it gets to admire the beautiful world clouds every day. But one day the river waited and waited yet didn't see the clouds anywhere and feels very sad about this. However, unbeknownst to the river, the clouds had turned into rain and blended into it. Do you understand the morals of this story? The girl's eyes turned out the clouds didn't disappear but blended into the river. The river in turn flows into the great ocean. The water evaporates again and turns into clouds. There is clouds in the river, river in the cloud. The wise man, if you have these perceptions, I congratulate you. The essence of all things in the world is interconnectedness. The existence of one entity leads to the existence of another. So we are connected entity, not separate or distinct. The girls, I fear that if we have these perceptions, we will simply have compassion and love for people and all things. The wise man, now looking at this piece of paper, what do you see? The girls, I see trees, good soil, water, sunlight, clouds, rain, wind. The tree grows, the plant labor. The worker transporting it to the factory to make paper, gasoline, means of transportation. Many things are present in this piece of paper. The wise man, if we remove any one of the elements that make up this piece of paper, will it still be present here with us? The girls, no sir, it's amazing. The wise man, do you said everything is prearranged, formed by the convergence of adequate condition? The girls, yes, that's right. The wise man, that's why everyone present has meanings and roles. Let me tell you another story. There was a baby elephant walking in the garden. It stopped and admired very beautiful flowers. Baby elephants, hello, beautiful flower. Thank you so much. Flowers, what are you thanking me for? I didn't give you anything. I didn't do anything good for you. Baby elephant, you don't need to do anything for me. I'm grateful for your presence. It's that simple. Your presence brings me joy and happiness. I love and appreciate you. The baby elephant and the flowers looked at each other, smiling. Their hearts were filled with happiness. The wise, the girls, the story is so lovely. The wise man, to possess, one must appreciate. To be eternal, one must grateful. This is really good, so I read again. To possess, one must appreciate. To be eternal, one must be grateful. The energies of appreciation and gratitude is a wonderful energy in the world. It can transform a person's life for the better. I would like to type the sentence for you, my dear. It's really good.
Thank you so much.
To possess, one must appreciate. To be eternal, one must be grateful. And teacher THÏU would like to share with everyone about, how to nurture the energies of appreciation and gratitude in the family, especially for our little ones. Whenever we do anything, so we are the one who express our appreciation and gratitude. And then our little ones will, it's just like we are modeling. And our little ones will copy us. And then, when in the daily activity of the family, for example, washing clothes, hanging the clothes, sweeping the floor or cleaning the floor, or preparing food, for example. And then, in every actual kindness or action, we, appreciate and grateful for, and we are modeling for that for our little ones. So, it's you gradually our little one will be able to form the energies of appreciation and gratitude too. And that is the way we have our children, our little one, to be more mature in life. For example, when you come back from the office and then your children will bring you a glass of water. So immediately you acknowledge for, the kindness, the sweetness of our little ones. And then, we express our appreciations and gratitude towards the actions of our little ones. And then, because, the process, one must appreciate. What does that mean? It means that, but when you acknowledge for their action, when you appreciate and gratitude, whenever you come back home, your little one will be very happy to prepare the water for you. Yeah. And then to be eternal, one must be grateful. Must be grateful. And then, for example, you express your appreciation and, gratefulness for your children. So, your connection with your little one will be very close day after days, and it will become eternal. It's very close connection between you and your little ones. For example, I share the knowledge with you, and you really highly appreciate and grateful for, not only the precious knowledge, but also the environments, but also the great master, and also, all of the resources that help us to learn about this knowledge. So when we, appreciate, so we process, it means that whenever I have, the knowledge, I share with you. Whenever you have knowledge, you share with me too. And, every our close relationship will be, tired and tired, closer. And then it's how we, be eternals. One must be grateful. And then in our everyday, action of kindness or actions, we have a heart reminder what I do for others, what I should do. What others do for me is what they did not do. So you can see that if we be able to nurture the feeling touch from within. So you maintain, continuously maintain your energies of appreciation and gratitude. So you have any questions to get into the knowledge this evening? I think this evening the knowledge is really wonderful and meaningful. I love this. I really love this inner stage of appreciation and gratitude.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
I
want to go to bed.
Okay, my dear. So go to bed, and I acknowledge for your presence. I deeply appreciate and grateful for your presence and learning about the knowledge. I love you so much.
Me too.
Yes. I love you. Yeah. I love you, my beautiful. Have a good rest, huh? Because tomorrow is Monday, so take a good rest and see you tomorrow.
When can you speak with the man that you introduced me to ask him what he knows?
There.
I forget his name. The man that you introduced me, that you connect.
The Australian man, the Australians, Mr. Mindux or Mr. Dow. Mr. Dow. Yeah.
Yeah, I have his name. Mr. Dow.
Yes.
Can you ask him what he knows?
Yeah, you go to bed, my dear, and have a rest and see you tomorrow. I know it's already late in your place. Have a good rest. Thank you so much for, learning about the energies of appreciation and gratitude today. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, my dear. Yeah. I love you. Yeah.
Me too.
Yes.
Bye.
So much. Cô Mỹ Dung ơi, cô có đó không cô Mỹ Dung? Cô Mỹ Dung ơi, chắc em dừng chia sẻ. Em
Dạ
dừng
cô
chia sẻ.
giáo.
Đây em dừng chia sẻ, em dừng ghi.